300. And the Era 300 is the product with the spatial audio. And spatial audio is the latest sound format that we can have. And later on, you will be able to test how this sounds. And I'm not supposed to talk about what's different about the two of them, that somebody else will come up to do that. But let me just tell you what is the same for both of these products. And first of all, and this sounds like a major innovation, but I know it's been around for a long time, but Sonos has added connectivity options. So for the first time, you will have Bluetooth connectivity as an option, and all of you go like, yeah, it's like 20 years old. I know, but for Sonos, it is new. Okay. So finally, we have Bluetooth as an option. Of course, the usual Wi-Fi, AirPlay 2. You can even do a Sonos line-in for both of these products, which expands your options. So now, even later on, we'll show you, you can even connect the turntable to these products. Of course, there's an updated user interface. If you're familiar with the Sonos products, you know, they're all flat and you kind of feel or you can find where to touch. And I'm not sure about you, but sometimes, you know, when this thing is playing, especially when you're supposed to wake up in the morning, you want to lower the volume, you hit the thing right now. But now, you may not see it exactly yet. Later you can touch it, but there's a slider here. Oh, so there's like a touch, so you can feel where to touch it. And of course, the usual start, stop, play, it's as usual. They retain the best user interface. And then it is also, you can easily manage your privacy. Some of us, you're not comfortable with microphones inside of here. So as usual, you can just click to switch off the microphone. But if you want to be 100% sure, both products have actually a switch behind, and you can switch off the microphone. So once you switch that off, the microphone is not able to work anymore. So you will be very safe, and Sonos will not listen to whatever you're talking about. It's also the most sustainable product today. Now, 90% of products that have shipped from Sonos since 2006, 90% are still in use today. So it is already a very sustainable product, but Sonos brought this whole sustainability thing up to a whole new level. They have also made sure it uses less energy, and there's a lot of recycled plastic that they use for this. So if you have thrown away some plastic stuff recently, maybe part of it is in this new Sonos speaker. And then another great news is the Trueplay technology. We are all familiar with Trueplay technology, and in the past, the Android users have always felt a little bit left out because it's not working with Android. But hey, the latest technology now is it doesn't matter whether you have an iPhone or an Android phone, your Trueplay is still going to work. So it's a major shift, and sometimes the tech media, they're really grilling us on that, and I'm just waiting for them to come back later on in the afternoon session. So, it's of course also smart. There's the Sonos voice assistant. I'm using that at home, and Alexa is also coming to this product, so it's a very smart product. And now, what is different about these two products? I'd like to welcome Tian-Ming, our sales director. So let's give Tian-Ming a big hand.
Hi guys. All right, let me take it away. So first up, maybe I can share you guys more about the Era 100. So some backstory about it. In October 2013, we launched the first Sonos Play 1. Wow. So it's ease of use, and through the Sonos Play 1, it became one of the best-selling Sonos product in the market back then. So fun fact, this year is my 10th wedding anniversary with my wife. I still have 2 active Sonos Play 1 at home. Wow. So I say that other than my wife, these 2 Sonos Play 1 have been with me for 10 years. Yeah, that's a good achievement. So then, of course, in October 2017, Sonos actually reinvented like Sonos One with better user interface and voice control, and then again, it became one of our best sellers. And through that, with that, like for myself, you know, I have 3 Sonos One at home, and 2 of the Sonos One is used as a surround speaker. Now, from Sonos Play 1 to Sonos One, we revamped it to our Era 100. So some key features of Era 100 is the acoustic architecture. basically there's two significant changes in it. One of it is that they added a additional tweeter to the Sonos One, to the Era 100. So instead of a mono speaker today, it is a stereo speaker. And on top of that, they also added one more changes, is that the woofer is 25% larger, meaning that you will have a deeper bass response coming out from one speaker. Wow. So the other key feature is modernized design. Nowadays design is very important. For the men, we look at the sound quality, the function to show off how tech savvy we are, at home. But for the wife, it's all about the looks of it. So basically, the width of Sonos One and Era 100 is basically the same, pretty similar, but it's slightly taller. But it will still easily fit into any bookshelf, any table counter, top, it will fit perfectly fine. So that's that. So in terms of price point, Era 100 is going for $449 in Singapore, and pre-order starts on 7th of March, 10 p.m. on our TC Acoustic website. If you want to demo it, it will be available. Customer can experience it in our flagship store at Adelphi. So that's what you need to take note of. Then the general availability, it will be available on 28 March in all market and retailers, such as whether it's Lazada and even Harvey Norman or Tesla. Alright, so that's Era 100, but what I'm really excited about, let's move on to another exciting product, Era 300. Now, this is what we have been waiting for. Alright, so I need to tell you there's a few key things to let you know. Is this product, it is bold, revolutionary. Alright, it's built to last, where you can experience what we call spatial audio. A lot of people has been talking about spatial audio. We are excited to tell you that yes, spatial audio, that's what I'm excited about. So there's a few key features over here, is that I want to talk about the acoustic architecture as well for this particular Era 300. First of all, it has 6 drivers. And with 6 drivers, you have a tweeter and a woofer at both sides of the speaker. Now this looks like some transformer design and layout. And there's a main tweeter firing in front so that you can hear the lead vocal or the lead instrument in the music. Then at the same time, there's another tweeter with a horn, directional horn designed to fire upwards to take the energy off the ceiling. So with the result, what's the result of this 6 driver in it? It will really create a wide and spatial audio sound experience for you. And Era 300, it will really unlock the innovative spatial listening experience together with Dolby Atmos format as well. Music artists are starting to create like music with Dolby Atmos format. So we will let you experience it later on as well. So other than that, what I want to highlight one thing is what we call the hourglass shape. So we all know of hourglass shape. So this design is hourglass shape. I must tell you a fun fact. When I heard the design as hourglass shape, it was questionable to me. Are you sure you want to design a speaker this way? But when I listen to Era 300, I understand the why and the what of the design of this speaker. It will create a really immersive, we call it the room filling sound effect that you have never experienced before. So through that as well, the key feature of this Era 300, it really formed through deep music industry collaboration as well. Sonos has worked with a community of music artists and creators to fine-tune the sound. In fact, they actually have a customized Era 300 for some artists to create the music that they want, from mono to stereo and to now spatial audio. So as a Sonos customer, we're going to tell every single one of us that you no longer just listen to what the artist intend. You can experience what the artist is hearing in the studio, recording studio as well. Wow. Now, last key feature that I really want to shout out, when Sonos Art was launched 3 years ago, we received a lot of questions on the ground for consumer. Can Sonos Art become the 7.2.4 home theater system? Because you can only go to 5.2.2. So with Era 300, now we can tell the customer, yes, you can have what we call the pinnacle of the home theater sound, because with the Era 300, the Sonos Arc and 2 flagship Sonos subwoofer, you get the Sonos Arc 7.2.4 system. You no longer need to go to the cinema anymore. You can literally bring the cinema home with you. Then you have a full Dolby Atmos experience. Music firing front, right, center, left, right, up, down. You name it, it has it. So that's what I'm really excited about. For price point wise, Era 300 is selling for $799. Not a pair, but a piece. Yeah, alright. So, and on top of that, you know, pre-order is the same as well. It starts on 7 March as well, 10 p.m. on TC Acoustic web store. We will set this up in our flagship store at Adelphi as well to let consumers to experience it and to pre-order it as well. Then general availability will be on 28th of March. So with that, I know everyone is waiting to hear how it sounds. So I'm going to pass to one of our interns. His name is Singhi, okay, who loves sound, loves music. He's like promoting Sonos since he was like 17. Right, so he's going to take it away and show us more about Era 100 and 300.
Alright, so let's get over here.